What's going on, guys? And we are going to do a quick reptile room tour, and I'm going to show you every single reptile I have and basically a little tank setup too. So it's going to be a little bit of each reptile in this video. So let's show you guys each individual reptile. Now I kind of want to start off with my crested gecko. This is Charles right up here. He's exploring his tank. He has a heat emitter along with another like UVA bulb, and it basically just keeps him warm up here. And down here I make sure to keep this nice and wet. As you can see, he has a big water dish, he's got branches, he has vines, he has a tree, he has a coconut hide, another branch right here, and he uses all of this to hide, stay moist. And then if he wants to get warm, he just goes up here and gets warm. And it's usually most of the time. He will be getting a tank upgrade because I'm not a big fan of this screen. As you can see, there are stains all around it, and that is because if you try to scrub it, it just, like, look at these larger holes, it breaks the screen. So we will be getting him a new tank, so he will be getting a tank upgrade, and it should be similar size to this, so he's not incredibly shocked. But as you can see, he looks great, and he's a very healthy crested gecko. He's a great companion, and I love having him in here. He does not like being handled as much, so I kind of just like to leave him alone. He eats about once or twice a week, and it's about like 4 or 5 crickets. And yeah, he's a great ambassador, and as you can see, they do need relatively tall tanks in order to like thrive and be happy and healthy, because he likes to climb around, he loves to explore, and you got to make sure your crested geckos have enough to do. But yeah, that is Charles the crested gecko. Over here in this 40-gallon tank is my little bearded dragon, who is hiding out right over here. And we did find out that she is a female. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There she is. So yeah, it is not a delta like my male. This is a little girl. And as you can see, she is very, very healthy. Very cool coloration. She's like an orange brown. Really cool. Still relatively small, not terribly large, but overall pretty. She's gotten a lot larger than the last time you saw her, but she does have paper towel underneath, and this carpet was not exactly big enough. My dad ordered it, and it's a nice like coconut fiber carpet, so it's really like natural, and it simulates the desert, so it's really great. He has a half log, a huge branch for climbing, a basking rock, some smaller branches in the corner, a water dish, and a food dish for lettuce and stuff, because that's where she gets most of her water. But overall, it is a great little ambassador. It does have a 100-watt UVA bulb and a 100-watt UVB bulb to stay warm and get the calcium that she needs, but overall, she's thriving and very, very healthy. Not exactly nice though. We'll get to that point though. Now in this little 10-gallon tank is my leopard gecko, which I will be taking out for you guys. Now if we remove this little half log, you could see my little leopard gecko. Here's Biggie. And yeah, the last time you saw him, he wasn't really this tame. He was still pretty tame, but he literally just lets me pick him up now. He's a very tame leopard gecko. And if you guys want to know the story about him, I got him for 50% off at my local pet store because he was 6 months old. And as you can see, there's nothing wrong with this leopard gecko. So I don't know what they were going to do to him if they didn't sell him, but I was not about to just let them give up on this remarkable animal. But yeah, overall, very colorful. It's got like he has like a purple yellow combination with the black spots, and just a great little guy. Come here, come here. But yeah, what a great what a great little gecko. And he is being housed in a 10-gallon tank, just a standard 10-gallon tank. Has a heat mat. It has a 75-watt basking light though, because this heat mat is older. So I would just recommend having either the heat mat or the light. I recommend the light because it is much healthier for the leopard gecko. But my old leopard gecko had a heat mat, so it's slowly dying off, so it's not as warm. So I went out, bought an extra lamp and a 75-watt bulb. And it's a nighttime bulb to be like the nighttime, because these animals are nocturnal. And it just has some branches in the corner, a 10-gallon tank carpet that is actually really nice. My old leopard gecko didn't have this. But yeah, very nice carpet, very cheap too. 10-gallon tank carpets are very relatively affordable. Has a half log, a little like a fake plant, and a little water dish, and eats about once a week too. And it's very, very healthy. And all my animals do get calcium dusted crickets. That's what you want to be feeding your reptiles, because it keeps their bones healthy and keeps their body healthy, gives them a good immune system. And overall, this leopard gecko is very, very healthy. I'm very happy to have him in my reptile collection. Now, putting the light back on the leopard gecko, as you can see, it is a nighttime light. We're gonna go all the way over here to my Cumberland slider, Kiki. She is being housed in a 20-gallon long tank, and she is living life. And you guys may think this tank is too small for this turtle. Overall, it's not too small. She has a lot of room to swim. As you can see, she is not really using up her space. She's very, she destroys her tank about once a week, and that's when you basically know it has to be cleaned. And yep, I just cleaned all of their tanks, so their tanks are very clean. And there is the other pet. That is just a normal crappie that I caught out of a lake, and it is thriving in the tank. But I caught it as a little baby. And as you can see, Kiki is living life. She has her floating dock right there to bask. She has a 100-watt heat emitter and a UVB bulb, and she has 2 filters running. That filter is her most expensive filter, and it's a very nice filter that you do have to replace cartridges every like month or so. And there's that filter, and it's basically like a bubbler too. She has a little toy, some fake plants, a really big heater, and rocks at the bottom of her tank, and a little rock decoration. But overall, she lives very well. Now, she does not feed, she gets crickets about like a couple times a month, but I feed her this Reptile floating food sticks with calcium and vitamin C. So these are very healthy for your turtles, and they look like this. Oops, some fell out, but they look like this. It's a little stick, and oh god, she's going nuts, but yeah, very healthy for your turtles. But yeah, guys, that is my reptile room. Sorry for the messy setup, but overall, all my animals are healthy. He will be getting a tank upgrade very soon, and she's not getting a tank upgrade anytime soon. None of my other animals are, but the crested gecko, so you'll be seeing another video on that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reptile room tour. Hope you guys enjoyed. Click them down below and subscribe to see you next video. See you guys.